Welcome to JournalTOCs Premium. JournalTOCs Premium is the institutional version of JournalTOCs. All researchers at institutions that subscribe have access to JournalTOCs Premium, and I'd like to show you some of the many features of the service and how they can benefit your research. JournalTOCs Premium is a current awareness service where you can discover and be alerted to the very latest research papers published in more than 23,000 scholarly journals, including over 6,000 medical and pharmaceutical titles and nearly 7,000 open access journals from a total of over 2,000 different publishers, as soon as they have appeared online. As someone from an institution that subscribes to JournalTOCs Premium, you can personalize the service so that it suits your own needs, and it doesn't take much time at all. In this short presentation, we'll look at how to find journals of interest, how to personalize the service and follow journals so that you can easily scan new tables of content, and how to get email alerts when there's new content of interest. And we'll also look at various search options to find relevant papers from almost 500,000 records in JournalTOCs Premium, and then how to export references to EndNote or RefWorks, plus several other features of the service. To get started, go to www.journaltocs.ac.uk and click on Sign in the top right corner. The system automatically recognizes you if your institution subscribes to JournalTOCs Premium. This is my personalized homepage for a demonstration version of JournalTOCs Premium. In the center is a welcome message to me, Roddy McLeod at Blue Yonder. On the left is a search box. On the right is a demo logo. Your institution's logo will appear here when you log in. And there's a list of journals to which this demo version currently subscribes. Your own version will list all the journals in JournalTOCs that your institution subscribes to. As I scroll down, you can see that I currently follow 19 journals, mostly on urology. On the left, you can see my saved searches and saved articles, and further down, there's a list of most followed journals. Over on the right is a list of newly published tables of contents. JournalTOCs is all about newly published research papers, and it lets you keep up to date with the very latest research. Let's look at some of the features in more detail. Firstly, how do I find relevant journals to follow? And by follow, I mean ones that I want to be alerted to on the website, and also if I want by email when new articles appear in them. I go to the search box over on the left and enter a relevant keyword or keywords. I'm looking for journals with the word urology in their title. At this stage, I'm not looking for articles. I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Okay, so I found 36 journals with urology in their titles, and there's the list. To view the latest table of contents of any of these journals, I simply click on the journal title. And when I scroll down to the right, you can see that here are the latest articles appearing in that journal. You can see that my demo institution subscribes to this journal. To get to the full text of an article, I click on the title of that article. If the journal is open access, I can also go straight to the article by clicking on the title as well. For each article, there's a title, often an abstract, which summarizes the content of the article so that I can see whether it's really on my topic, and author details, and so on. For top journals, you can see the Scimago and H-index ratings. If I want to follow any of the journals on urology that I found, I simply click on the box to the left of the title. You can see that I already follow some of them, so let's follow a couple more. Now, If I go back to the home page, you can see that I now follow 21 journals. I'll click on the View All Your Followed Journals link, and you can see my full list. To see the latest tables of content, once again I just click on the title of any relevant journal. Now when I scroll down to the bottom of this list, you can see that email alerts are currently on. So from now on I'll get an email alert anytime any of the journals on my follow list has new content, and that email will contain links I can click on to get the full text of the articles. Here's an example of an email alert I received recently for the journal Current Urology, which is on my follow list. Going back to my list of urology journals, I can stop following journals just by clicking on the tick. And I can also see from the bold titles ones which I haven't viewed yet. Other things I can see here include a link straight through to the RSS feed, whether my institution subscribes to the journal, or whether it's open access, whether there's new content, and how many other people follow the journal. Let's go back to the home page. So we search for journals. I can also browse for journal titles by publisher or subject. Let's browse by subject. I'll scroll down to Medical Sciences. Click on that. And scroll down again to Urology. And here are 104 journals listed. Once again, I can follow a title by clicking on the box and see other information such as a publisher, when the most recent content was added, and so on. I can see the most popular followed journals by clicking twice on followers. Once again, I'll go back to the home page. This time, I'm going to click on Articles and search for a keyword in the actual tables of contents of all the journals in the database. Searching for lithotriptase finds 3 articles, and to get to any article I just click on the title. But I should always think about other relevant keywords as well. For example, if I search for lithotripsy, I find many more articles. So I've shown you how I can search for journals by title and articles by keyword. Let's briefly look at some search options. I can search for journals by title, ISSN, which stands for International Standard Serial Number, or by subject. And I can limit the search in various ways to all journals or only OA journals or subscribed journals and so on. In the same way, I can search for articles by keyword in all journals or only by open access journals or only in the journals I follow and so on. Let's look at a couple of other things: saved searches and articles to export. Top right of the home page there's a link to saved searches. You can see I have 1 saved search just now for the keywords renal tumour. Anytime an article from any new journal issue is added to JournalTOCs with those 2 words in them, I'll receive an email alert with a link to the article. You can see that the other things we've been searching for today are listed there. I'll click Save to the right of lithotripters, and from now on I'll receive an email alert when any article is added to JournalTOCs with that keyword in it. Save searches are an excellent way of being alerted to new items of particular interest. Another feature on the top right of the home page is Articles to Export. I can add to that list by clicking on the box next to any article in any table of contents that I might view, and then I can export the citation to EndNote. Your institutional version of JournalTOCs may have links to RefWorks or other tools here. Now, look at the account settings in the top right of the home page. There I am. This page lets me do various things, but in particular, I can change the frequency of my email alerts. That's very helpful, especially if I follow many journals, as it means I won't be swamped with too many emails. Now, let's go back to the home page again. There's a final thing I want to show you. Down the bottom list, the bottom left is a list of most followed journals at Demo. You'll see a list from your own institution when you log in. I'll click on View All, and now we can see what is being followed by other researchers at Demo. The list is alphabetical, and when I click twice on Followers, I can see the most followed journals at Demo. There's actually quite a bit more you can do with JournalTOCs Premium, but I hope I've shown you some of the main features and how JournalTOCs can help you keep up to date with the latest research papers. If you're watching this video and your institution doesn't currently subscribe to JournalTOCs Premium, you should get in touch with your library or resource centre and ask them to subscribe. Thank you.